Ashes of Creation is a massive undertaking. There are several videos out there from some outstanding content creators detailing everything we know about the game's development at great length. If you want the gritty details, there are a lot of them. Those videos are long, and they're amazing. But we're going to try something different. We're going to give you the skinny on this game in about 5 minutes. Here we go. Ashes of Creation is a massively multiplayer online role-playing game in development by Intrepid Studios in San Diego, California. Intrepid Studios is self-funded by Mr. Steven Sharif, an entrepreneur and player of many MMOs. Mr. Sharif is the founder of Intrepid Studios and is also the creative director. The design of Ashes of Creation takes the best parts of various MMOs like Lineage 2, EVE Online, ArcAge, and Star Wars Galaxies. The main story of the game is based on Steven Sharif's own original homebrewed story from his Pathfinder campaign. Intrepid Studios aims to create an MMO with sandbox and theme park elements, making what Intrepid calls a theme box. The model for the game is 0 pay to win with no box cost and a monthly subscription. The game will have open world PvP and PvE, creating a PvX environment. From what we can see so far, the game has very intricate lore, but the team is keeping much of the story for you to discover in the game. Major story arcs will be unlocked by player actions in the world, giving the potential for each server to have its very own lore and story progression. The game is centered around player immersion and player agency, with systems that grow and shape the player's experience. The game aims to return us to that old-school MMO feel, where venturing out of the city brings great risk, but also great reward for those who are successful and skillful in their adventures. The game has a bounty system for reckless player killers. There's player housing, city politics, trading posts, and even a stock market. Want to be a full-time crafter and sell your wares as a merchant? In Ashes, you can do it. The game has a massive world landscape with 18 environmental biomes, variable climate, and weather events. The game also boasts a node system that evolves based on player activity, creating player hubs ranging from small camps to sprawling metropolises. There are many unique creatures to encounter in the world of Vera. There's an intricate character creator on par with games like Black Desert Online. There are hireable, customizable NPCs. There are 9 player race variations, each with intriguing cultures and infinite roleplay potential. There's an intricate class system with 64 possible class combinations to create your final class. There are various skills and augments defined in the game, where you can customize and progress your character's build. There is a deep crafting system, giving crafters the ability to create the best in-slot items in the game. There's a player caravan system for moving your crafting materials from location to location, but not without danger, as those caravans are entirely raidable. The game aims to bring back community, trade, and player cooperation. The game has world bosses, dungeons, raids, and castle sieges. There's even naval combat and shipbuilding. There's open sea battles and even world bosses in the ocean. There are many world events that are triggered by player activity in the area. There are many destructible environments. There's a transmog system and cosmetics to keep your character looking dapper. There's also ground, water, and flying mounts. Guilds and cooperative gameplay is very important in Ashes. There will also be guild halls, guild fortresses, and guild castles. Intrepid Studios is fostering a rather transparent atmosphere between the development of the game and its fan base, allowing for valuable feedback to flow in, and they are listening. With the game's initial alpha test receiving overwhelmingly positive responses from fans, Alpha 2 is shaping up to be another giant leap into the game's successful development. Ashes of Creation is reforging the path for modern MMOs by delivering that old-school MMO feel many of us grew to love in times past. The world of Vera is dangerous. Not everyone will get a trophy. If you want something, you'll need to earn it. So if you're looking for the next best thing and you love MMOs, you might just find a home in Vera, quite literally. So when is this game coming out? Well, in the eloquent words of Mr. Sharif, Intrepid Studios is a quality-first game studio, not a date-first game studio. That means it's ready when it's ready. But there's something about this one, folks. Be patient. Something tells us this one will be special.